Yes. Welcome to Let's Talk About Tomorrow. Today we are diving into one of the hottest moments trending online, the Burna Boy concert drama. At his show in Colorado, Burna Boy stopped the performance mid-song after, spotting a fan's girlfriend sleeping in the front row. He asked the couple to leave before he continued the show. Some people say he was absolutely right. After all, he gives all his energy and expect fans to, match it. Others say it was uncalled for because the couple paid for their ticket and didn't owe him anything. You know how we do it on the show today. Evans is my name, and I have Uyi in the house. Uyi, how are you doing today?
What's popping? That's good. I'm good.
You sure you're good?
For real, man, I'm good.
So yes. So let's look at this Burna Boy's issue. Yeah.
No.
I believe you've seen the video.
Oh, well.
Firstly, before we even dive into properly, what do you think about that video?
I saw it. I saw the video. That was last week. And that was his show in Denver. That was in Colorado. So I wouldn't say Burna Boy has this is a self-acclaimed African giant, and so he has this.
So wait,
he has
you don't think you said self-acclaimed? You don't think he's African
okay,
giant?
he is African giant.
No, don't listen to my word. You don't think he's
No. I didn't say. I say self-acclaimed means he called himself African giant because he named one of the first album that took his song globally is African Giant, which is one of the biggest album that took him to the limelight because the song "Yeah" actually brought him the limelight.
Yeah,
in 2017 or 2018 before he blew up and released African Giant. So even this whole African Giant name came out from a concert that he was invited to in America. So they wrote his name in a small font. So it was like, so then our mom was his manager. So his mom was like, you have a show in America. So his mom showed him the picture that he saw his name was written. He was looking for his name. Where is my name in this picture? So he was struggling to get his name. So he couldn't see his name properly. So then when his mom was showing this your name, he was kind of angry that why would they be trying to belittle his work ethics and stuff. So from there it was like telling them I'm an African giant, bro. From there that's how the name started. That's why I said self-acclaimed. So now I've arrived. Fast forward to the Denver concert in Colorado. Now Burna Boy is a prolific artist. He knows his onion. He's a very good artist. He has, in fact, he's one of the biggest ambassadors we have in Afrobeat. He's doing stadiums. He's the first to do one of the biggest stadium in UK, even in America. So for someone that has done those kind of concerts, those kind of big concerts, so he wouldn't want anybody to come and like jeopardize his effort. So now I'm not trying to say that what he did is wrong or right, but Burna Boy telling that particular fan, because actually if you watch the video, it was a guy and a girl. They were just sitting down in the front row. They were chilling and stuff. And maybe it can be a little bit of influence of alcohol made them just do stuff like that. So we don't know what happened, but that happened, right? And that happened. So Burna Boy was like, I cannot allow this. Well, now if you look the history of Burna Boy, right? Burna Boy is a no-nonsense kind of artist. You get me? Yeah. He's a no-nonsense kind of artist. If you try to jeopardize his work ethics, he will come for you. Just as how he has just as the beef he has with the video came from some little misunderstanding, which I think.
So wait, first, let me ask you this. let me put it properly. Right? Yeah. Do you think Burna Boy was right or wrong for calling out these fans, and even going as far as saying he's going to stop the show, like he's going to stop singing, and he literally stopped singing. He sat down. Do you understand? So, like, do you think what he did is right for a big artist like you,
Yeah.
that he is, you know. I mean,
Okay. Like I've explained before. I think I would say to some extent
yeah.
he's right.
Okay, tell
But
me
to
why.
some other extent he's wrong. Why I would say he's wrong in the let me explain the wrong aspect
No,
first.
let's go with the right.
Because
Let's go
I've
with the
talked about
right.
it right before.
No, let's go with the right.
Okay, why I would say
In that context,
Okay,
because
in
the
that-
lady was sleeping.
in that context.
Yes.
Okay, fine. As an artist, you wouldn't want to be. You wouldn't like that scenario to happen. Like that, when you're performing as an artist,
Okay.
is it like a vibe check? You're performing. You want that same energy from your fans. You don't want to have that. You're like say you're on an energy level of 80%.
Okay.
And you are going, and a fan is like dragging you backward, or that particular fan is just giving you that kind of vibe that is kind of dragging down your energy. So you like to silence that stuff. So now, if you go way back to I think 4 years ago or something,
Okay.
if you watch one last video of Burna Boy, a video of Burna Boy, when Burna Boy, I think it was in Nigeria, when he was performing in Nigeria, an artist was not singing, was not dancing. So he ordered the artist to leave the concert. He even said that they should give the artist money. But I don't know this one that happened in Colorado, if they were refunded. I don't know. But
Obviously, if they did, it would have
I'm
been
not sure.
out
No,
there.
I'm not sure.
If they did,
Yeah.
you know, it will be out there that okay, yes, he
Yes,
refunded the
they
money,
refunded, yeah.
but it's not there.
Yeah, they weren't refunded because the girl cried out because according to
How can wait? How can I pay for a ticket?
yeah.
Not just like middle row or back row. I paid front row.
Yes.
Me and you
Expensive
know
row.
how it cost for front row. Yeah.
Yeah.
I came with my boyfriend. Sorry, my girlfriend. So, and probably, she was tired. Probably she was on medications.
Yeah.
There
That's what
could
she
be many reasons. Do you understand that could make her sleep?
Yeah.
It's not like it's a one ticket. It's for the both of them. They paid for the both of them. So, I mean, is he trying to say you're not allowed to sleep?
Yeah. I think that's the energy. Okay, now let's look at the album. The name of his album is No Sign of Weakness.
Oh,
right?
so sleeping is weakness. So are you saying sleeping is weakness? So if I'm on, okay, what if I'm just coming from like a 9-hour shift and I'm
that's
tired?
another thing. That's another thing.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And I mean, you cannot say I should not sleep. There's no rule anywhere that says don't sleep when you're in a concert.
Now, according to the lady, because she came out on I think on Instagram,
Yeah.
there's a big blog, one of the biggest blog in America. It's called The Shade Room. So they posted about the girl. The girl wrote that she was I think she lost her baby father.
Yeah.
She said that she lost her baby father, so she was broken. So meeting this new guy that took him to the concert, she felt more like, okay, let me just feel myself.
Heal from the heartbreak. And
Yes,
all that.
to heal from the heartbreak and just chill and the rest. So I think that's why I said to the other extent. Now, Burna Boy didn't know that. But on the other hand, Burna Boy wrote that the letter you were talking about, he wrote that there have been, because before Burna Boy responded to that write-up he put up on Instagram, he saw what the lady wrote, that he was battling with blah 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 and stuff. So now Burna Boy came to counter that, and so that I said that somebody that had stage 4 cancer and healed has come to his show and didn't even sleep or do stuff.
Definitely, we are definitely coming to the is it apology? Would you call it apology or me personally, I'll call it gaslighting explanation. But we are still coming to that part now. So moving on, like if you were the fan, would you appreciate the fact that you are being called out like that? If you were that lady, would you appreciate the fact that Burna Boy called you out like that?
I won't feel that. I won't. But it has happened, sir. But
No. You are boycotting the question. If you, Uyi,
yes,
Burna Boy was called out like that,
I will accept it with a good faith, though, because That's if my girl, because they say if my girl slept because I'm the
Okay,
guy now, because
okay,
it's a girl.
okay. If it's your
Okay.
girl,
If I'll
accept it with good faith
yeah, it has
and
has
go
happened.
home.
It has happened. It has happened. So maybe then if she is going to the next concert, she'll know how
So
to.
you mean you just let her go? Did you the embarrassment? I
That's
mean, they
another
had
thing,
to bring security. Some of the fans were even at some point. Some of the fans were like, "Yo, no, making noise." This man literally said he was not going to sing.
If you watch that video correctly, the fans was even chanting that they should
I mean, I just
leave.
feel like Burna Boy's fans are toxic. To be very
They
very
were saying
honest,
that they should leave, that they can't pay this kind of money. Then Burna Boy is asking those two fans
because
to
obviously Burna Boy has put them in a very tight spot.
Yes, and
Why
definitely.
would you stop singing?
Yeah.
So to you feel like, okay, yeah, if you were in that scenario, or if it was your girlfriend, you would just accept it like that and move on.
I think what I would have done, what the girl would have done, instead of giving a write up or everything, he would have just come in. If it's a video, something, just give a video explaining herself and telling people that this is not what she meant and stuff. I think Burna Boy would have maybe invited her, something like that. But since she just tried to give the write up and stuff, more like the girl, she's angry and stuff like that. The girl and the boyfriend, they're angry, so maybe that's why they didn't come out on video to give an apology or stuff, or to speak to Burna Boy that it was wrong. But since she put it on the message, or I mean, a write up on Insta or a comment to say that she's really disappointed at Burna Boy for letting her leave the concert, and Burna Boy not even knowing what she's going through, and he just ordered the security to push her out, to kick her out of the concert. So,
You know what? We'll be
Really?
reading some tweets from this conversation. Yeah. So before I go quickly to the tweet, now I have a question, and this boils down to like all artists. You know, should artists be allowed to remove fans for low energy or disrespect? Like now that this has happened, moving forward, do you think that there should be like maybe the promoters should come up with like a rule, a law, or I don't know, just stating that what, if fans disrespect or if there's a low energy, for me I don't see that as disrespect for her sleeping. So I'll take it from the point of, let's say, low energy. Do you think that should artists allow be allowed to remove fans
from stage when you sleep and stuff? I think it's very difficult to enforce that, because some fans might be at the back seat and they were sleeping. The security cannot see them. Right? So I think it's very difficult to. But I think for somebody to buy a front row ticket, you shouldn't have been sleeping, because what the f? Why would you sleep at the front row?
I just give you an
explanation.
I mean, she just gave an explanation. You don't think that reason is enough for her to sleep?
I think that's why I said to an extent, though. So that's why I'm speaking from on
that
behalf
means
of the girl.
you're contradicting yourself.
What I'm saying is that the girl has come out to speak that she was having an issue and stuff. That's why I supported the girl, right, on that part. Now, why I said I supported Burna a little bit, because Burna Boy, over the years, he has been selling out arenas and stadiums and stuff. You hear me? For his own pedigree, his own cabal of artists, and what he has done for Afrobeat. So he wouldn't want to go below standard that he's doing that stuff in front of you and you are sleeping, you're giving me a sleeping.
So that means it's just all about his ego.
Yes.
It's more about his ego. It's more about selling the arena. It's not even about the fans.
Yes,
he doesn't care.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's why.
Because if you care about your fans, you would not come out. Just throw under the bus like that.
That's why I would support the girlfriend and the guy in this case.
I can imagine the guy feeling so embarrassed.
I would support them that it was wrong for Burna Boy to do that. I think everybody needs love this season. For somebody to bring his hard-earned money to come to your show, to buy your ticket on different websites, to be able to see your face, see their idolo and stuff, to be able to see like, this is the person that I've been seeing on socials and stuff, so I want to see you in physical. So it takes a lot, and also planning. So some people do take flight from a city to another city. America is a very big city. It's very big. So some people do their flights. This thing is very and also very expensive. So for somebody to bring his hard money to buy tickets, fly with take flight and book an hotel to come to your show. So it's a whole lot. So I think Burna Boy should have done it better or should have handled things better. Yeah.
So let's quickly just take some tweets from this conversation. So I have one, Mr. Sussex. He said, "What happened to walking up to her, holding her hand, and asking, 'Lady, are you okay?
Yes.
Is everything all right?' Brighten her mood, take her up on stage, and maybe even sing a song for her."
Very well.
I mean, if you are even going to tell me to stand up, give me my money.
It's up.
If not 2 hours I use, give me the remaining one, my balance.
ASAP.
Do you understand? So we also have somebody that says, okay. So yeah, we have somebody that says, this is Toby Blush. She says, Burna Boy and his fans are in a toxic relationship. What do you think about that?
I wouldn't say toxic in a quote in.
You don't think Burna Boy fans are toxic?
Burna Boy fans, every fan base has there is this
toxic, like in a toxic relationship with him, rather.
Okay, fans.
Yeah.
For this
whole incident that has been happening.
There might be a little bit of bad blood though, but I don't think it will affect. And maybe to some extent, but still, people will still buy tickets to Burna Boy's show.
Definitely.
People want to watch Burna Boy.
Definitely.
Because currently is on the store in America, so he's having a lot of shows. He's going to State Farm Arena in next month.
Just to do a little bit of shading. One of his show, he had to give them some light to fill up the stage.
Let's not talk about that.
Let's not go there, Abby. Let's not go there. So, I would like to ask you now, looking at this whole scenario, do you think sleeping in a concert is disrespectful, or is just human?
Okay.
Is it disrespectful?
I think it's disrespectful though.
You think sleeping is disrespectful, like in a concert?
I think what we say is disrespectful if you are doing that in the front row. Like you can sleep at the back if you want to sleep and you're having that, you can do that at the back seat. You feel me? Because the front seat is where cameras can capture you and you see yourself on socials embarrassing yourself and stuff. So I believe you can sleep though. You can just at least you can have this composure in your sleep. But the way those guys were sleeping, they were just sleeping like normal, like it was
I mean, she was the only one sleeping. She was, the girl was just.
She was sleeping on the boyfriend's shoulder.
Is it shoulder or lap? I think it was lap.
I think before the lap.
Okay.
I think before they advanced. So I think Burna Boy was observing them the whole time. So the whole energy was just somehow.
I mean, to his credit, he was saying that he was sick. And he had to come for the show, blah, blah, blah. Even with the fact that he wasn't feeling well, he's still trying to give his all.
Yeah.
Bro, you collected money, Abi, you didn't collect money. You collected money.
Yeah,
if you weren't feeling well, why didn't you cancel the show?
Yeah.
Why did you, come for it? Why did you take their money?
Yeah.
So that is not an excuse for bad behavior. Personally, I feel like, Burna Boy is trying to give this energy to to the international audience that it doesn't give like a hook about them stuff. Like is giving this rugged this I don't know how to put it, like this. I don't send you. No. I'm good and that's it. Whether you like me or not, move.
Yeah. He even said it in the live stream he did with he says on a live stream that in Koto that he's looking for fans that is rich to attend his concert. So he just said playfully though. So I think he was dragged for that also on X, and he later again apologized, and later again apologized that that was not what he meant. He was just catching cruise with his crew members, so they didn't mean any harm, or to say that he's discrediting some fans that are rich or the ones that are poor. So I think Burna Boy, Burna Boy is a good artist. At least he knows his work ethics. Like I said before, he's doing a show next month in State Farm Arena in Atlanta. That's where the city, where Davido was born. So he's doing it at 70,000 capacity. So Davido, Burna Boy is in fact, he has seen this. He has seen stages. He has seen different fans. So he has built this mo about fans, and he knows. Like I also say, he has kind of like attitude. He has very.
Is it wait Uyi
big attitude.
Uyi? You need to call it out. Say it as it is. Which one is kind of? He has an attitude.
Yeah. He has a very big attitude. Burna Boy, we know that it's somebody that you can't tell no.
Yeah.
Because why he has that kind of personnel as an artist.
Yeah.
Because when he blew up officially in 2018 with the song "Yeah," like I said before, he has been in the industry for. Even when the Davido and Whiskey came to the 2012, he was already also popping, but just that he was popping around Nigeria and stuff. So the song wasn't global that much. So he seeing those big Davido Whiskey popping for years without him and stuff. So
I mean, he told them that he gave them 7 years.
Yeah,
I gave them 7 years.
And mind you, also he was also banned in the UK for some years. So before, yeah.
So wait now. To put you on the spot, yeah? Whose side are you on? The couple or Burna Boy?
I will go with the couple.
You will go with the couple?
Yeah, I will go with them, yeah.
You sure you will go with the couple?
I will go with the couple because there's no amount of sleep that somebody might sleep, because at least sleep is nature, right?
Yeah.
It's nature. You can't say like, if we look the like of the greats, if we look the different artists, the great artists like Michael Jackson doing different shows, even fans were dying, we're fainting on stage. You feel me? So those are nature calling. You get me? Nature can call anytime. So I believe Burna Boy went too extreme with that, and it is wrong to do that. But I believe Burna Boy is at least is our big export. So we need to also
definitely
use one hand, as our elders will say, use one hand to cane a child and use the other hand to pull him back. So,
talking about using one hand to cane a child, using the other hand to draw him near, I'm still coming to that quote because somebody that we are trying to, use one hand to cane has come out to gaslight us. But before we still get there, yeah? Now, do you think that paying for a ticket gives you freedom to behave as you wish?
I would say no. Right?
Okay.
Because Burna Boy or artists, let me use the word in general, artists have show sponsors that do all the shows for them, that sponsor, that do all the organizing and stuff. Burna Boy can be in London and there is a show promoter in the country, in the next country, that is about to do the show. He's not doing anything. The show promoter has all the old issue and stuff to fix. Yeah. So he is only just to fly in and just go straight to the stage. So those show promoters have put a lot of work to their resume to be able to complete what they want to complete. Okay. And they wouldn't want any misbehavior from fans or destruction of property. Definitely. To sabotage their whole efforts. They don't want that. So I believe also fans should also consider the show promoters, the show organizers per se. They also consider that these people are humans too, and the equipment they are working with, and the stage aesthetics and everything. So they are working with.
But wait, Uyi, let me ask you. But wait, let me ask you. Yourself. Yeah, let me ask you one question. Let me ask you one question, Uyi. Yeah. I paid for ticket. Yeah. Whatever amount it is, and you want to tell me how to behave. Okay, my hard-earned money. Okay, let's say maybe like 9 hours shift money. Okay, let's use maybe money I've been saving for January till February.
Okay, let's use the word now. You paid for a ticket, right? You didn't pay for a meet and greet.
I didn't pay for meet and greet. Of course, now if I wanted a meet and greet, it's a separate case entirely. So if I paid you, if I paid, and you are entertaining me, does that mean that I cannot put my legs on top of the seats?
No, of course you can.
And start, so I cannot sleep.
You can. That's why I said sleep is
okay.
Natural.
Let me take you back to the era of Michael Jackson. People were fainting. People were jumping. There was chaos.
Yeah, of course.
Why did Michael Jackson not do Michael Jackson kick and kick one of them out? This same Burna Boy, let me also remind you that this same Burna Boy,
kick someone on the stage.
In
Lagos.
In fact, that is not even kick. That is not even kick. He used his Timberland to Timberland the boy away.
Yeah, I saw that video too. Yeah.
Do you understand? We've seen. I'm not trying to compare now. But then we've seen Davido.
Yeah.
We've seen Davido on stage. We've seen a lot of people, dashing on top of the stage, coming to meet Davido. I've never seen a clip of Davido Timberlanding anybody. You understand? I've never seen that. I've never seen Johnny Drill. Of course, Johnny Drill's fans are so sweet. We have other artists like that. I've never seen such. Do you understand? Also, just to even put you on the spot, we also have Wizkid. There was a clip I saw. Wizkid kicked a fan's phone. He kicked the phone. It's outrageous. And these three people I just mentioned are our biggest outputs. In Nigeria. They are our biggest output in Nigeria. This kind of images, this kind of things, I necessarily do not think should, identify their personality out there. But it seems like ODG doesn't even care.
That's why I said he has a very big attitude, but that attitude has taken him so many places. Yeah. Because if not, that attitude gave him a Grammy, obviously.
Okay.
So I think it's a personal issue. So I think he's working for him very well. And
you think he's working for him very well?
Working for him
because recently he's been having. I mean, he didn't. One of the clip that me and you watched, we saw that he was putting lights on seats just to cover up the empty spaces. Don't you think it's part of the reason why? Don't you think some fans are already boycotting him? I mean, he also came out to say, if you are broke, as a fan, he doesn't want you. What's going on with Burna? What's really going on with him?
So I think Burna Boy should just calm down and calm down with his fans. At least they're paying so many amounts. So Burna Boy, whatever even if you're seeing this video, please take it down, simmer down, man. And your fans loved you and they want to.
So now, even back to that, apology that he did. That apology. So he came out to say, I understand agenda against me. I came to terms with it a long time ago. So my skin is bulletproof. At this point, I wasn't gonna address the issue. But if you make the pilot uncomfortable in a plane,
kick you out of the plane.
You bought a ticket for, you will be deboarded or arrested as soon as you land. You pay school fees, but you will be kicked out of class if you make it uncomfortable for the teacher to do his job. My show have people who have beaten cancer or overcame something very serious, etc. And none of them have ever slept. LOL. I mean, none has ever slept. LOL. LOL. Laughing out loud. Like, really?
How would he know?
Really? I leave my soul on every stage I get on. Even if it is only 10 people in attendance, I will gladly be cancelled if we are now in a world where you can treat me like a stripper, slap my ass, and tell me to keep dancing because you throw $100,000 at me. $100 at me, sorry. I mean, don't you think that is a very high level of gaslighting?
That's what I said. Boy.
So it's putting sleeping side by side with, I boarded a plane, and I misbehaved,
Yeah,
I'll be arrested
fly to
or
plane,
deported.
The pilot will kick you off the plane.
Really? For sleeping? I mean, this lady has even come out to say, "Oh, I went through a heartbreak. This is what happened," and you still even came out to trivialize the incident by saying, "LOL." Like, what's going on with Burna?
Well, let's even come to the playing issue of like we can see how very dark man Mr. Jado was kicked off the plane
Yeah.
when they fought. So, but still on still, this is a concert, right?
Okay.
So this is a concert. This is not being in a plane or whatnot.
Exactly, like
So,
putting
yeah.
sleeping side by side
Yes,
with a
with
plane
fighting.
teacher.
Yes.
I mean, this is no harm in sleeping.
If it's fighting, in the case of fighting,
Yeah.
I would say yes, that is justifiable to take the fans off the concert. But this is just a sleep, a little sleep. You would have just okay, fine. You would have just, like you said, you would
Yeah.
have just invited the guy, or if not the guy, the
Okay.
girl, because but we know.
I mean, we even have
that happened with Omale then when
Yeah.
the Omale invited the girl and the girl
stage, yeah.
on stage, and the boyfriend was there and later broke up. So maybe I don't know if Burna Boy was trying to avoid that.
Yeah.
Inviting. So I would have said that he would have invited maybe both of them to the stage.
I mean,
But
we
just
also have one of
made
the
them cheer up
greatest
or
rapper
something.
in the world, Eminem. I saw one of the tweets that he says, that's not cool. We also have this popular will I call him influencer Solomon Bucci,
Yeah, yeah,
on
yeah,
on
controversial
he
guy.
came out to say just apologize, bro, without the long messages. Someone Eniola Sarah _Sarah says apology will be like warning. Oyana. Do you understand? I just feel like Burna Boy needs to really fix up his issues.
Yeah.
You understand, especially his attitude. To be very precise, he needs to tune it down on the giant of Africa. I'm the best. Blah 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 and blah. Sure, you understand? So just to round up the show, one final question: do you really think that celebrities should? This is like we are now going away from this Burna Boy issue, like in general, do you think that celebrities should address issues privately or publicly? What do you think?
I think publicly is the best. Public message is very important. Like let's look at the case of the killings that are happening in the
Yeah.
in the middle belts, and also the kidnap of the KB girls.
Yeah.
And we saw how the video wrote a very emotional message
Yeah.
on the X handle, and something like that can go a very long way.
Yeah.
You get it? So public addressing of an issue is a very important and is very vital for an artist, for your brand, for
Yeah.
your branding. So
Yeah.
people will respect you even more. They will know that you are caring also, and you are also good at what you do.
So
You know,
aside, of course, this is a very brilliant thing that you just said. Addressing issues, out there to everybody and saying. Now you took it from the good side. Let's talk about the bad side. Let's say something happens, like the issue of something like the Burna Boy incident, for instance. Do you think he should have addressed it publicly or privately? What do you
Okay.
think? Calling out the lady,
Okay.
what do you think about that?
Just like the Burna Boy
Yeah.
scenario, like I also said, addressing things publicly is a very good one. Like
Yeah.
the way, like we see how Burna Boy came out now to address the issue. It
Okay.
didn't really go to the main. It was just like jeopardizing or kind of making the mockery with the whole stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think what he would have done, addressing it publicly in the good way,
Okay.
right? In a good way, with love and in respect to the fans too,
Yeah.
because they are human too. They buy your ticket and stuff. So I think public message or public addressing of an issue is very key, and doing it right is also another thing.
Yeah.
So I believe Burna Boy would have, in the case of Burna Boy, would have done it right, address the fan, might even possibly invite them for a dinner or just to talk things out. What's happening with you? What are you going through? What are you going through? Why was that? Why did you sleep on the stuff? And inviting the boy and the girl and the guy together, and just do your thing, and that will add more props to you, and even give you more PRO in the US.
Yeah.
Because the US right now is currently trending in the US, and we are seeing now in
Everywhere.
Nigeria.
It's trending. It's
So,
trending
Burna Boy.
everywhere. It's trending everywhere. I mean, Burna Boy, if you are watching us, this is like an opportunity for you to, change your ways. At least just tune it down, tune down the attitude, and just be a human for once. And that's where we wrap up today's conversation on Let's Talk About Tomorrow. My name still remains Evans, and we'll see you next time. Gracias.
Thank you, man.
Peace.
Let's plap. Oh shit.